And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Coleman, and he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of 2 there, second down.
Coming to you, coming to you. 47 Mike, 47 Mike. Mike, 47. 11. Mike, hey, Echo. Mike's 47. I'm here all day. I'm here all day.
Hey, check Mike, 47. Check.
12, fellas, here we go. Check. 47's the Mike. I got you. Check, 47. Get ready.
He's back to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And this is going to wind up incomplete. The coverage there too strong on the deep ball, and now they face a third down. These are the spots, this stage of the game, where it pays to have speed on the perimeter, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and in the second quarter, he may very well have run by him, but in this situation, I know as a defender, I'm loosening up a couple of extra steps that allowed him to run with him stride for stride.
The Niners on third down, just 1 for 5 to this point. This is third down and 12.
Army. Safe. Kill. 2. Hey, 2.
He'll look to throw. Goodwin able to haul it in. Touchdown, 49ers. Marquise Goodwin, 57 yards, as they can now tie the game with the extra point here in the final 2 minutes. Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good, and we are tied here in the fourth quarter. 17-17 the score. All even to this point as the kick's away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. They've got work to do, but they do still have a bit of time here.
And they've got to feel comfortable with that, but they have all their play sequences called. If they get out of bounds, that allows them to huddle and call another play. But if they don't, it's hurry up to the line of scrimmage and either spike it and stop the clock or continue to move it downfield in order to try and get in range and win this game.
See if they can do just that. Back to throw. Wentz. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Ellis. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
I got a kick out of that one, partner. You and I talk often about trying to hide receivers in certain situations, but a guy of his size can't really hide him. But the tight end drag route, definitely an effective way to sneak him across the formation for an easy completion and a first down.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Wentz to throw.
I got you, son.
He's going to let this go deep for Jackson. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. He was trying to find Deshaun Jackson that time, but it'll be second down.
Now they're just trying to do anything possible to try and get the ball downfield and get into field goal range.
And with that clock dwindling, they felt the need to take a pretty big shot there. Unfortunately, couldn't complete it. Line of scrimmage, again the 37 as they line up 2nd and 10.
Set the tone, defense. Set the tone, defense. Let's go.
Tyson. Safety creeping. Safety's creeping. Tokyo. 56.
Hey, seam 6. Seam 6.
Get in the weight room. 56.
To throw is Wentz. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go in the football game. Eagles coming up here on a 3rd and long, so Wentz and company with some work to do after the sack.
Fellas, let's set a tone.
Mike's 50.
Now Wentz.
65.
And that is incomplete. 16 seconds now on the clock. Two huge plays there down the stretch. The sack on second down. Now they force the incompletion. That's going to lead to a do-or-die fourth down.
And they look like they've got the confidence right now that no matter what gets thrown against them, whatever play gets run, they have the ability to shut it down. They're just brimming with it right now.
Let's go!
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. They have a little bit of time here to get to field goal range. Not much. In a tie game, you don't want to do anything crazy, right?
I agree with you on that one. Risk reward, okay? If you go for it, what is the absolute reward on this? But the risk is probably greater. Run the clock out, get to overtime, and try and win it there.
All right, we'll see if they do just that. So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. Now Garoppolo in trouble here, and down he goes. Back at the 8-yard line. Fletcher Cox able to get in there for his second sack of the afternoon. Well, it was second long. Now it's third and even longer. They're going in the wrong direction here.
Because they're moving.
And here in overtime, if the team that receives the ball scores a touchdown, it's over. If they don't, we can still have some more football.
That's exactly right. If they go down and kick a field goal, the other team gets a possession to either match it or score a touchdown to win the ball game. If both teams kick field goals, the next team to score wins. But if the receiving team throws a pick six or fumbles the ball and it gets picked up by the defense and they score, the game is over at that point.
Let's go, fellas.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. They control their own destiny here. They have the football in overtime. Obviously, a touchdown would win it.
And I think teams around the league are still adjusting to the idea of downfield, scoring a touchdown wins the game because they were used to just going downfield and trying to get in field goal range to win a game. Still having to make that transition. Let's face it now, the ones who are doing it best know they need to go down, attack, put the ball in the end zone, and not leave it up to a field goal and give the other team a chance.
Yeah, as we said, they control their own destiny now. First throw of OT for Garoppolo. Hooking up here with Trent Taylor. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. 16 yards, a first down.
Some think the teams really won't throw a slant route unless you have a receiver that has a lot of stature to him. But sometimes the little guys, they get lost in there. People can't really locate them, and they run that quick cut on the slant, and oftentimes they can turn it into big plays.
Here we go. Wait, 80!
47. You don't want none of that. Give it. Pick up the ball.
They'll run on first down. It's Coleman. And across the midfield stripe into Eagle territory. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Well, they had that one sniffed out. Excellent run blitz. Stop that one for a short gain.
What makes a good run blitz a good run blitz?
The ability to stay on task, to follow up your assignment, go to the gap you're supposed to cover, and not be deterred by anything else.
Now, meanwhile, here's a second down throw that's knocked away and incomplete. The intended receiver, Marquise Goodwin. But now it's third down.
And 8 yards to go.
Third and 8 situation. A tough spot here in overtime on the opening drive.
Push him back.
From the gun, it's Garoppolo. And this time he's got the hookup. It's complete. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. Garoppolo to his tight end, Kittle, for a Niner first down.
First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Here we go.
So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33.
11. Here we go.
Garoppolo going to hand this one to Coleman. Down to the 30 after a gain of 3.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Here we go.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
Hey, we got to get to the ball, D. We got to get to the ball. Let's keep
21. Here we go.
Check the hot read.
They stay on the ground. Again, it's Coleman. A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29.
Doubling this guy has to be a priority before moving up to the next level because the big fella, he just ate that one alive, just stuffed it. In fact, before the game, he was talking to us, and he's like, hey, these pants make me look fat. And we said, nah, man, you're just a whole lot of guy.
He is well over 300 pounds. He's a big man.
47, Mike. Mike, 47.
Hey, Alpha.
Watch the run. Mike's 47. Mike's 47.
They gonna need some therapy after this.
Hey, gun.
Mike 47. Check Mike 47.
Here we go. It's
Throwing
just
is
me and you.
Garoppolo on
It's just
third
me and you.
down.
It's just me and you.
And that is incomplete. Once that ball was popped in the air, you could almost hear the silence, the collective breath being held here in the stadium.
Let's be honest about it. We both came out of our chairs, didn't we? All right, anytime you see the ball in the air like that, there is that collective rise, the crowd holding its breath, and boy, oh boy, the moment of truth as it comes down. Man, that was something.
Everything magnified here in overtime. They're able to put 3 on the board here on the opening drive of OT, and now up to their defense to try and see if they can hold this one.
I like how you framed it up because obviously this game is not over, right? They go down and kick a field goal, then we head to sudden death. But if the defense can hold, take the ball away, turn it over on downs, this game's over.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. The field goal would push it to sudden death. We just saw the field goal on the other end, but I don't think they are thinking field goal. At least not to start this drive. They're not thinking field goal.
Not at all, because your point is well taken. Yeah, kick the field goal, you push it to sudden death, but you're also kicking off and giving the other team the ball with a chance to kick a field goal.
And the Niners get there and bring him down. Now another timeout called for by the offense. They'll be left with just 1 remaining here at OT. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19.
Man, 5-7. Hey, 5-7.
What can Wentz do now with his drive? And he'll hit Jeffrey complete. A nice pickup there, 19 yards. And they're set up better for 3rd. They'll try to run for it with Howard. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. Now the offense will burn their 3rd and final timeout. It'll be their 2nd and final timeout, remember, here in overtime. We'll be back. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Hey, let's calm down. Hey, let's go. Calm the crowd. I don't think you got it, son.
Wide. Get wide.
50.
Great 15.
Hey, we got to get this
Working
stop
from
here,
the gun, Wentz. Flushed out right. And this is Ertz with it, right side. The Eagle passing game looking good on this drive. It's a first down. Wentz now on first down. Little OT scramble drill that time, Mr. Davis.
And, partner, I can tell you from personal experience, nothing drives a defense crazier than having things covered and the quarterback takes off and picks up a first down or big yardage. Because whether we're in zone or man, it's easy to lose track of him because you don't always have someone assigned to him. And once he goes, now everybody's scrambling to try and tackle him.
There we go. Pac-Man.
He's scared. He's coming. Double up, double up. He's coming, double up.
Delayed give to Sproles. And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be second down. Tried to go draw play out of the gun down here.
Yeah, they tried to spread things out, didn't they? They wanted to move people away from the center of the field, away from the line of scrimmage near the ball, so that the runner could find some space. Unsuccessfully, though.
Check 50.
Again, they'll run it. Again, it's Sproles. And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he can even get started. This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher third down looming. Third and 15 here after the first and second down plays went in the wrong direction.
56 to Mike, boys. 56. Check 56.
Hey, watch the screen.
And the 49ers going to take another timeout. They'll be down to just 1 remaining as we step aside here in overtime. Back-to-back running plays putting them in negative territory. What can they do coming up on third and 15?
Mike 56. Mike 56.
3 buzz.
Hey, kill.
56.
Come on now. Let's go.
Shotgun now for Wentz. And this will be caught. It's a touchdown. And absolute stunned silence here as they have come in and stolen this one in overtime. A partner, a great game that we got to see and making it extra special. Not only did I get 4 quarters with you in this one, I got some overtime, a little whipped cream on top.
Look at you, trying to make this whole thing palatable.
I just want you to pay for my meal later.
You really just wanted 4 quarters what you wanted, but how much fun was that? We had that type of a game where we got us to overtime, and then we get the dramatic ending to finish things off as well. What a game.
So that'll do it for my partner, Charles Davis, and the best darn crew in the industry. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. With that, we say so long from Santa Clara.